Hi, I'm Adam. Today's the 12th of March, and yesterday poetry was described to me by the Innovation Technology Director at a major global RPO company as the most innovative and unique use of generative AI within talent acquisition. Let me show you how this works. I'm going to take next thing RPO as just an example of how we would use this. So log in, and I'm going to create a workspace for that organization. And new workspace, NXT thing RPO, create new workspace. Okay, and I'm going to go into the workspace for that organization. And the first thing I'm going to do is configure it so that everything is on brand and in context. So I go to auto-populate, NXT thing RPO, NXT thing RPO.com, and generate workspace responses. What this is doing is it's reviewing what is that company's core purpose and vision and mission and values and employer value proposition. What's the company's career site and various other things. It's going to also apply what teams do they hire for, what are the jobs within those teams, what are the locations. It'll take a few seconds and then that will populate the workspace. It means that everything that's produced in poetry is on brand and it's in context. So let me go into configuration, company info, which you can see here. Let's build this in global rules. There's some finessing that's required by an admin. And then in the templates area, you can do things like add in your templates for job adverts and job descriptions and interview questions and all that sort of thing. Let's go to the org area. Okay, consulting services, customer service, finance, HR, legal, right? And then the job titles within that: business analyst, consultant, HR consultant, etc. And locations: Austin, Boston, Chicago, Denver, etc. Right, I'm a recruiter, day one in this organization, hiring internally for the team. So I'm going to go into create Playbook. And let's just leave it with consulting services. It is an HR consultant, and it is Chicago, Illinois. I click select all, and then build Playbook. This is now building a playbook of assets that's going to help me to do a really premium job recruiting for this organization. It's going to build talent intelligence. It's going to build sourcing assets. It's going to build recruitment marketing content, interview questions, and it's all highly contextualized for that company. Everything's on brand. Everything's in context. Everything's consistent. So it's nearly done. So once that research gets to 14, that'll be complete. As I say, it takes about 30 seconds to build all of this. I'm then going to go in and show you what everything looks like. Okay, that's it done. So what are the key challenges and responsibilities for this job? What skills and qualifications are useful? What's the average salary range and benefits in this location, according to Glassdoor pay scale and next thing RPO? What other job titles are similar? Which universities and colleges have got courses relevant to this in that location? Which types of companies hire for this role? Who've got the best career opportunities in that location for this role? Who are the largest employers in that location for that role? Or the trends in remote work, estimated diversity trends, key issues in the sector and profession, commutable locations, turnover rates and growth projections. How does demand compare to supply? This is going to help me have really intelligent kickoff meeting with the hiring manager. I can prove that I know about the job. Okay, so here's the kickoff meeting template. This is how we structure our kickoff meetings. There's multiple different ways of formatting all of this. You can format the interview questions, you can format the job adverts and job descriptions and social media posts and other things in here. You can even upload your own templates and poetry will build from that. Here's a Boolean string. Search Google. Here are relevant people in and near Chicago, Illinois. Conversation guide. It's like an elevator pitch. Objection handling responses. We include the top 20 most common objections. Either you choose the ones that are most relevant to your organization that you get most, or poetry will automatically contextualize it for the talent persona of an HR consultant. social media outreach messaging, AI generated images. This is good. I've been up that building. There are things that we're doing to really enhance that image building capability. If you've got your own images, you upload those and poetry pulls from that. Brand adverts. So if you've got a volume campaign, here's what you would put on your adverts for Instagram or wherever. Email copy, if you've got people in the CRM, your company's EVP contextualized for the talent persona of an HR consultant, job advert, landing page copy, talent persona, social media post, job description. Skills-based hiring tells you what are the other jobs with an overlap in the skills required to do it. Again, gives you a sort of template for how you can have an intelligent conversation with the hiring manager. Candidate interview questions, again, multiple different ways that you can format these. And finally, candidate offer. I don't think you would use that, but that's probably done in the ATS, but it's there if you need it. Just one last thing I want to show you is I'm recruiting from a competitor. I could go into my battle cards and find out what it's like to work at that company. There's not one in here, so the company is AMS. The domain is weareams.com. I click create competitor. Okay, it's built some information about this organization, and then go to generate insights. And it's going to tell me very quickly about this company's strengths, weaknesses, and culture as an employer. It's reading Glassdoor reviews, it's reading Indeed reviews, it's reading blogs and other sources of information. Okay, so there's a lot in here, and it is a recruiter desktop. It's a one-stop shop for recruitment marketing, recruitment operations, recruiter learning, talent intelligence, and other tools. Saves recruiters 2 hours a day. I hope you consider including this in your next report, Terry.